Before I came to Uprising, I was living a very depressed life.
When I first moved here from out of town, I didn't know anyone and I felt completely alone.
I was very lost and I was very lonely.
I felt I had social anxiety, felt like I wasn't loved or accepted by others.
I was struggling with depression, suicidal thoughts, and anxiety.
My mom and my dad, they decided to get a divorce, and it sent me down a very dark path. Became depressed, and I was thinking about suicide and drugs almost every day. I was hanging around the wrong people trying to fill the void with something else.
I saw everybody else around me and everybody else was so positive and everybody else was so happy, and this is me at a young age. If I see everybody else happy and positive and like that, I want that. So I was very lost because I was confused about why I wasn't feeling that.
I was depressed. I had been depressed before, but this just took me in a tailspin, and I found it hard to wake up in the morning. I didn't want to do anything. My parents were pushing me to make advances in my life, but I didn't see a future. I just wanted to stay where I was and just wallow in this self-pity, and I didn't see a way out.
My friend Rebecca, she invited me and shared youth camp, and I just felt like God was telling me to go and just to have fun and discover my purpose there. And so after I completed youth camp, I felt like I could be myself, and I just felt like I was loved and accepted by everyone.
I started serving, and the first time I heard Mark preach, when he asked for those who wanted to give their lives to God, there wasn't a hesitation. I just felt his love, and that's when I started to find freedom.
My friend invited me to Church on the Rock, and then that night that I was invited, I gave my life to Jesus. And everything from there just became so much better.
God makes me feel amazing about myself and that I was born with a purpose, and I just feel accepted in many ways.
It doesn't matter whether I'm at school or out of school or at church or at the football field. I'm trying to do my best and lead people to God. On football, it's not necessarily whether I win or lose. It's about whether or not I help people get to know God.
I decided to go through Growth Track, and at 101, they were talking about the visions and values of the church, and it was everything that I had been praying for. That's whenever I knew, I said, okay, God, this is it, this is home. And that's whenever I finally let go. And since then, it has been a journey of transformation and freedom for me, and I have been able to grow to a place that I've never thought that I could grow. And I found family, and I found a purpose, and now I'm part of the best dream team in the world, and I have the opportunity to lead people to a God who's for them, help them discover their purpose just like I found mine.